Yo, 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 what's
Yo,
going on?
yo, for the one time on the one time with the
It's
one
the good in the
time.
hood. Special guest in the building today. We got Joe in the building.
Yo,
What's
what it
going on?
do? Nah, man. Hey, blessings on blessings. I love being here, man. It's family status. You know how it goes.
Yeah,
Thank you for the invite.
oh yeah, no problem, no problem. So I'm gonna get into this clip right now because we were talking. I was talking with my boy about Mase and if what Mase had to do, what he knows about the Diddy parties, and it's documented, well documented, I guess. I'm learning that Mase ain't had nothing to do with none of that, and he lost millions because of it. Let's go with this.
Every step on how to deal with him. Every
It's,
step on how
it's
to deal with
I'll
him.
tell you one thing off the top. It's a very well cinematic made video. It looks good. It looks good.
Biblically. That's why I felt aggressive about it. I felt like I did not have to change my strong approach. Because number one, I went to him as a brother when things were not right. Secondly, I went to him with a witness. That was Rodney Jerkins. Like the Bible says, if you don't get it right with him, go back to him with a witness. I did that. The third thing it tells us to do is go to the church. Bring it before the elders. I reached out to his bishop. His bishop declined to mediate the situation. So I just went to step number four, which is mark him as a publican and have nothing to do with him. And that's what I did lyrically. And that's what you guys have a problem with. So everything now.
What you think about that? Just everything.
Okay, well, first off, I mean, there's no scripture.
You
I don't know
buying?
what they meant. You know
You
what I
buying
mean?
it?
Nah, hell nah, not even a little bit. Well, I mean, like I said, it's a well cinematically made video. He didn't blink the entire time, so I know it was scripted. He said it sounded heartfelt. It was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I thought it was good. It seemed a little bit, a little acty,
yeah.
a little tough Mase. Let's go back into the rest of the video.
No, but I mean, it goes with the because he was a or he is a pastor.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So it fits. It fits.
definitely, definitely.
That we see playing out was all the things I escaped. The car, the shine, the loan.
Just to bring y'all in, this is Mase pretty much discussing what he escaped from dealing with Diddy. You know, just all the parties, everything. He said he escaped it, so he didn't necessarily. You could go through things and escape it, but it's kind of sound like he didn't really have nothing to do with it, right?
I mean, not on purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not enough to be complicit.
I'm sorry. I'm a little slow. What's complicit?
Like
I don't know
knowing,
that part of the
like
dictionary. My
knowing about
bad.
it, like knowing about it,
Oh, okay, got it. Okay,
and
okay.
like kind of, and living
Like
it.
there's
You
some
know?
transparency. There was no cut and dry.
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
Puff Daddy, the Craig Mack, the Biggie Smalls. So even though I made those decisions and it cost me money, that's why I got with Killer and they gave me the money back. I didn't lose no money. Destiny. Talking about he want receipts. Let's start with your mother.
Pause. All right. So right here in this video, right now I see this hat that says "No fucks given" or some shit, right?
yeah.
Like this is a newer video, right?
No, it looked like old Mace, like a young Mace, to me.
Okay.
They beefed. They had beef, you know.
No, but he
Fine.
came back, right? Didn't he come back?
Came back beefing.
I
He
mean,
came
but
back a couple
beefing
times.
is part of the whole story. Even with Biggie and Tupac. I mean, there's always a story to sell. That's the whole thing that sells, right? Is the story, right?
Yeah,
So
Mace didn't technically come back until he made this show, this podcast with Cameron. That's technically, I would say that was his comeback because he really hasn't really hit the scene with nothing like, you know, no good
no, but
music,
he accepted an offer.
no popping popular music, I would say.
I mean,
he accepted the offer.
through I mean, he's saying all this stuff, but he still was signed to a label. Was still associated.
He was still signed with the Bad Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying this, maybe he broke off. I gotta research why Mase left Bad Boy and how it happened.
Well, no, I know why it's happening now. He's trying to disassociate himself with whatever's going on. That makes sense, right? Especially,
this is old though.
And that's what I'm trying to get. But at that time, what was still going on, right? It was a contract thing. They made a contract thing, not about a freak off or none of this other stuff. It was.
This is music and money.
Yes, right. And now it's something more personal.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Interesting. That's all.
Definitely.
Nick, your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else, you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts. And I signed it because I ain't need the money. All money ain't good money. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. You know who the place. Not paying me and you're not respecting me. And that's the
let me just correction on myself. That video must have been after 2021 because Black Rob died in 2021. So listen through. So that wasn't a young Mase.
So I mean, I'm just saying that when you got I don't know. At the end of the day, I mean, why is everybody coming out now? Like there's so much that could have came out so many moons ago. Why does it have to come out when there's controversy? And what's the sell? What's the sell? But what's the sell? What's the underlying sell? Okay, he's exposed. Now he's exposed and he's wounded. But who are the other people tied to him that are like, watch the money. You got to watch the money. Who's going to disassociate? Who's going to start saying stuff to make themselves, what was the show, Shay Shay? What's the Club Shay Shay? Yeah. And Marlon Wayans. They didn't do no stuff when I was there. They must have waited to that Negro left. That's it, word for word. It's like, I never even seen that. Stop it. Stop it. Like, you didn't know that from jump. Maybe you would have like, all right, I got to show up. I got to do this as part of an obligation. But I'm out. Because I know about 11 o'clock, that shit going to get weird. So I'm going to play tipsy. I'm going to play I gotta go. Hey, I'm out. But don't sell it like you didn't know. Come on, like all of a sudden everybody wants to disassociate, but in a nice fashion. Like I don't want to just put you on blast, cause.
All right, if they know Diddy had videotapes in every room. What if you went to the Diddy party, and maybe you weren't aware of him having cameras in every room, everywhere, and maybe like you chopping it up with a girl, maybe that's not your wife, you're a celebrity, maybe married to another celebrity, you know what I mean? And, Diddy has, maybe just some little regular party crasher, just saying like you get caught up, like say someone get caught up just because you got the camera, that could be collateral, and you didn't do no freak shit. So there could be a tape of you possibly ruining whatever relationship you have because he had cameras everywhere, which you shouldn't have been doing that in the first place. But just to say, like, people could have collateral on them just for smaller things than the freak offs. Like, just like, hey, like, yeah, I actually was really using all her. Oh, damn, you hugging her, you kissing her. Look at all this camera. They just sent me this video. Look, Diddy cameras are high definition too. That's you. And
they got you on audio with clear. Yeah. You said you liked her.
Yeah, you gonna leave me?
I mean, I guess in a world where divorce is high and whoever's got that clout in that video wins that paperwork, that's different. Yeah, but if the least at the look, if they're selling him as a deviant, as this weird dude, The least of your concerns is a video of you talking to somebody less than 6 feet away. That's the least of your concerns. If that's all they got you on video at one of his freak offs late night.
You're not at the freak off. You're at the party, and parties get lit without the freak offs. I'm not saying like all parties do, all classic parties do, but when the alcohol get the mix in, and it could just be some regular. You could just be there on some regular shit and be irresponsible, and maybe the wrong chick caught your eye, and now you married to
well, videos self perception. No, hold on, videos self perception, and whoever's telling the story to the ear, and then however they think. That's really what the concern is right now. That's the descriptive. That's the narrative, right? Like they've got so much surveillance, and they've got this narrative on him, and he's like, how do I? I mean, like I said, if you're the least of your concerns at a Diddy party right now, if the big sell is how crazy it was,
I'll give you that.
You know what I mean? Like that's the least of anybody's concern. That I would love that on video. I would be like, yeah, I was at a Diddy party. Yeah, for sure. You're gonna catch me on video. I was sitting there with a girl 3 feet away, and we was having a conversation.
I'm not saying you caught sitting with a girl. I'm saying you was sitting with a girl. You had your arm around her, hand on her thigh. You're whispering in her neck. You're getting her drinks. You disappear off the camera for a minute. You come back. They got audio of you. And guess what? You're married and got kids at the house. And your wife is Witherspoon with Witherspoon or one of them.
Well, she wins. I'm going to tell you that. She wins. Yeah. She wins on that one. She's going to win that. But look, at the end of
you don't want this tape. You don't want even to explain this.
Well, no, I mean.
And guess what?
Yeah,
my husband got a Diddy tape.
Yep. I mean, I think that's what that's the transition. Is that the transition? Is that the transition to the J-Lo, Ben Affleck? Is that the rumor? There's video of J-Lo. Oh, they're going through it. Yeah, I guess.
This year. They just got divorced again.
Yeah, supposedly because of leak. Yeah, I guess supposedly Suge Knight, huh? So supposedly Suge Knight got. That's why homeboy left J-Lo because of a video of her doing stuff.
Yeah. Did he take?
Yeah, I guess that's the rumor.
That's why they broke up, huh?
Yeah, supposedly.
You heard that?
That's what I heard.
That's crazy. I was suspect of that.
Yeah.
I had no proof of it.
I really don't. I know that. That's just what I heard. I won't say I don't have anything to really claim on it, but it's a good allegation.
Yeah, that's crazy, and it makes a lot of sense.
Hey, she was a part of that lifestyle at that one point. She said she'll do whatever.
Said nothing too.
Huh?
Said nothing about it. Had Shine take the gun charge. You can say what you want, who told her to have the gun, but
hey, she said don't worry about the rocks that I got. She's still Jenny from the block.
That's crazy. So they got J-Lo on tape.
Who's the real scandal here? Hey, even with the Epstein, who's the female behind the scene that still can't be found?
No, she's in jail.
Oh, they caught her. Damn, all right, my bad. I gotta keep up with that. My bad. What's her name? She got locked up. Hey, don't let me. Gotcha.
Yeah, she's Maxine.
But she ain't squealing.
Maxine,
she still got the money.
She want Spy's last name, Maxine Griswold.
She's
yeah,
she MI6.
yeah, something like that.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it now. It was a scandal within a scandal with the scandal.
I was going to this little video right here. We got Diddy security guard reveals truth about the Leo photo at the Diddy party. Let's see what we got to say. A lot of people are wondering about that Diddy thing. We do want to get to Jayz and Beyonce and them being wrapped up in this Diddy thing, which is something that is not being talked about on the mainstream, but you can find
not yet. Not yet. Yeah, if we're thinking about it, they're just holding off on who's gonna let it out first. Yeah, TMZ got it going.
In Miami, and they used to have beds everywhere. So I think he was just trying to get that type of feel like from Miami, like that club was. So, but as far as some freaky stuff, I think that's like a week later, Aaliyah died in a plane crash, after that party up there. So You know, it wasn't nothing freaky about that, man. That's just people making up and saying things. But it was nothing like that.
Got to it real quick.
I even got a picture from that weekend where I'm on the baseball field walking and Puffin is like in front of me right there. I got that picture still. It was a Polaroid. I still got that picture. So you know how people are going to make up stuff? They're going to cut, paste, post, and all this other stuff for views and then try to make it seem like it's something when it's not.
Well, that shit sound like me right now.
It's not. But how you feel about Diddy? He trying to get him transferred.
He's like, that's exactly what I'm trying to do with this Diddy. It's a lay photo with Diddy right now.
Hey,
so I'm gonna keep talking, but
no, but look, the funny thing is, he made it sound like he knew what the cut, paste, all that stuff was when he came from Polaroid.
Yeah, right.
What you mean? He meant from literal cut and literal paste.
Yeah, it was.
That's hilarious.
That's funny.
Nah, it's cool. That's a good flip.
So let me see. So yeah, that was the guard. So I guess that's bullshit. Nothing happened. It was nothing according to.
Oh look, I mean, any photo at this point with you and Diddy is sus. So it's open for everything to be looked at, interpreted, and everybody's gonna want to say something about something. So you know, it's the time to shine. He's just gonna have to go through it.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, look, who else knows better than Pee Wee Herman? And I'm just saying, in regard to him being caught up for doing some kind of pervery and still kind of recovering from it. He came back and did still Pee Wee Herman.
An elite
What's this? Look at this. 3 months ago.
An elite audio recording has surfaced featuring hip-hop legends Diddy and Jayz plotting against Justin Bieber. You won't believe what's been uncovered.
Sounds AI. Already sounds suspect.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm trying to. They cleaning it up. Jayz cleaned it up YouTube already.
Alright, to this a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is 5 minutes ago, Jayz in trouble as Diddy turns him in during confession.
What?
Jayz. Alright, this is a video coming from the channel Eric's. Let's go jump to it.
For Jayz set to appear in court. Y'all don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jayz is setting Diddy up.
I mean, I hit rock bottom. I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
What?
2020, yo.
And bro, how true is that? Like, have you heard that before? I've never heard that. Jayz, you think Jayz is the person orchestrating all of this? Is that the overall theory here?
Different than
what?
When it was. And he said days long they called them freak-offs where victims and they were allegedly forced to sleep with male dudes. I sent you this video. But mind you, I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen these videos that are just surfacing.
Y'all better sit down for this one because the tea is boiling hot.
All right, what you think about that?
Hey, that was that same dude, right? The Christian brother in the black suit.
Mase?
No, in that last video. Anyway, I'm just saying it's the same cat that was on that same bandwagon of making Diddy out to be a perv type thing, right? I mean, I get it. Like I said, it's all bad. It's all bad for him right now, for sure. And the Jayz setup, I don't hear him combating it. You don't have any response from him? There's no response from him?
Jayz has been kind of quiet about it.
You know.
I'm trying to find
the Diddler man.
What?
Diddy finally catches Jayz. That's hilarious.
Oh, is that like a...
spoofs, man. Look, everybody trying to make money right now. Let them get it. I'm not mad. Morbid Melon. Shout out to you, Morbid Melon.
Yeah, but the story is that Diddy is behind all this. Not Diddy, but Jayz.
And Jayz. Who's got the most money?
Huh?
Who's got the most to lose? You gotta follow the money. Who's got the most to lose? And look, Jay-Z's already gone through it.
You know what I'm saying? But
Know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this Jay-Z is great. And that 444 album is motherfucking great. And if you don't listen to it, you're doing yourself a disservice. But especially to the black man. If you don't get that, you need that like you need the Bible and the Quran.
The Bible and the Quran.
I mean, if you got a problem with it, you got to come see me. Take that. Jay-Z 444 album.
That don't work the same way no more.
Take a look at this footage.
So it don't work the same. Take that.
Where feds now
They killed it.
that multiple illegal activities, including trafficking, potentially with underage girls, took place. Diddy, as you know, is currently sitting in prison. A lot of people around him are about to be there soon as well. There's Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, as well as multiple other Kardashians at one of Diddy's parties there in his Beverly Hills mansion. In this footage, caught there. A lot of people, by the way, caught in that video as well. Kim Kardashian's lawyer, by the way, is now acting super defensive. He says that she hit him with a cease and desist after I posted a video where someone suggested that she might be under FBI investigation for blackmail, drugging men, and possibly being involved in the infamous Diddy tapes. Their threats and intimidation are pointless. Nothing can stop what's about to unfold. Let me be clear, if I suddenly go silent, I'm not suicidal. I've now become a target of Balenciaga's most powerful partner, and he put a picture there of the cease and desist letter, as well as showing who the lawyer is. You can see her right there. Her name is Christina Davis. She's currently working overtime to try to stop people from talking about this. That's not a good
I was gonna say something stupid that I didn't want to get caught on tape.
Anyway,
I'm just
that
gonna
people are
clown.
getting censored for talking about it. This guy goes into detail about why he believes that they are about to get caught up in this. All of these celebrities are terrified that they're about to be the next ones to be put in prison. Take a look here. You can see more footage that shows Kim and Kanye at the party, which, by the way, is not just as innocent as it may look in some of these videos. Take a look at this.
And I mentioned
What is that, Kobe?
all those bedrooms connect to this balcony.
Don't put Kobe in there. Why would they put Kobe in that?
It could have just looked like Kobe.
That was Kobe, right? That wasn't Kobe?
Which, by the way, is not just as innocent.
Coming out that hook right there.
It may look at.
Look like Kobe, or someone that looks like.
Nah. I mean, if it is Kobe, don't put him in that scandal. R.I.P. Kobe, man. Come
That's
on.
Chris right there too. Chris did it. See Chris right there?
With the little devilish grin in the corner. Yeah, that's
that's
on the
Chris.
Diabla. They call it Diabla.
Some of these videos. Take a look at this.
And I mentioned it to the audience. All those bedrooms connect to this balcony that leads you to the backyard, right?
With picture frame windows.
No, I told the audience that this home has been recently remodeled.
And all of the bedrooms on the bottom row there are connected out to the backyard. What do you think they do in those bedrooms? I'll give you a couple guesses. It's pretty obvious considering the charges that are currently levied against Diddy, the charges that will likely send him to prison for the rest of his life, or at least for a very long time. These are very serious charges. We were talking about someone.
That's kind of judgmental.
Well, no, I mean, the whole video is sus.
Back doors that lead to the pool. What could that possibly
Especially
done with
given the
that
allegations.
in a mansion?
Especially. All those people on the video were caught. Caught.
What kind of mansion have doors that go straight to the pool? Who buys a mansion with doors like that?
Coming from his condo, I can see where it's unconceivable.
Maybe $1 billion.
Or is it inconceivable?
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce, but they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name. It's up. I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. It's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed. Me too. You understand? Yeah. Michael Jordan. What about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You're out in Hollywood. A lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize.
You know what? This has got to be the most. This has got to be the eccentric billionaire of our time.
You understand?
Say that again.
I said this has to be the most eccentric billionaire of our time, right? They're gonna make him out to look like a madman when he might be speaking truth. That's crazy.
Kanye?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Kanye made some change. They really try to take him out. And they still working on him too.
I mean, you can tell though. That's the whole thing. They really selling it like he's out of his mind. Like what he's saying sounds like a crazy man on the street just with money. Like he just clean. But it sounds crazy the way he's selling it.
Says a lot more than just two music moguls having a good time. People have been talking. Jay-Z knows a lot more than he's letting on about the wild stuff going down at Diddy's infamous parties. There are even rumors swirling that Jay's behavior at these parties has been suspicious, especially considering all the whispers about his past relationships with Beyonce and Foxy Brown. Diddy and Jay-Z partying together. If you don't know the backstory, Foxy Brown and Jay-Z had this real close working relationship back in the 90s. But baby, when you start looking into it, it's giving all kinds of red flags. Foxy was like 14 or 15 when she first started making waves, okay? She
God damn.
Cool J's I Shot Your remix, and after that, she was everywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was. I'm sorry. First off, Foxy Brown came after Aaliyah, right?
What?
Foxy Brown came after Aaliyah, right?
Oh no, he said Foxy Brown was 14 years old when Jay-Z started, quote unquote, allegedly.
Well, wasn't Aaliyah 14 when she married R. Kelly?
R. Kelly in jail. Jay-Z's
That's
a millionaire. Let's go. Right.
Are we not talking the same? I'm sorry. Are we not talking the same language? It's the same language, right?
Yeah.
All I'm saying.
Just saying, Jay-Z has been free and hasn't.
Look, Jay-Z also got caught up with the sister of his wife. So I mean, look, that man, he's doing his thing. They still shooting at him.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, you already know where this is going. They start working together, and their first big collab was Ain't No Figure from the Nutty Professor soundtrack, which dropped in 1996. But let me drop this on y'all real quick. The song was actually recorded in 1994, which means Foxy was 14 or 15 when she was out here trading bars with Jay-Z, who was around 25 at the time, 14. Now listen, I'm not trying to throw accusations around, but let's be real. A 14-year-old girl working that close with a 25-year-old man in the studio? Man, that's not sitting right with me. And when you listen to the lyrics of the song, Jay's talking about keeping her in Lexuses and Versace like, what? Some people think it's giving Predator, and they are side-eyeing all of this. The song goes on. Ain't no nigga like the one I got. No one can fuck you better. Sleeps around, but he gives me a lot. Keeps you in diamonds and leathers. Friends will tell me I should leave you alone. Tell the freaks to find a man of their own. While Foxy was officially 17 when the song was released in 1996, the fact that it was recorded 2 years earlier stirred controversy, particularly given the nature of the lyrics. Foxy's career catapulted after this early success, and Jay-Z played a significant role behind the scenes. Her debut album, Il Nana, was released in 1996 when she was just 17.
Okay, let's skip through a little bit. So yeah, we see they got evidence. A little what's the word I'm looking for? Seems a little reachy, you know. I guess Jay-Z technically could have been making music with her when she was 14 and not being a predator. Just to assume that like he's a predator just because he's making music. He could have been like helping a girl out the hood out, you know, girl out the hood. But I guess with the lyrics, you definitely would want to. Today and age, you definitely want to, you know, not gonna be talking.
I guess that would be where I would stand. Is that like essentially that was the era at the time, right? That was the time. The time was weird at that time. It wasn't considered, I guess, maybe predatory, I guess. Yeah. No, I mean, nah, hey, that didn't even sound right when I said it out loud. That was weird. Why am I trying to say my music? Don't shut down K-Day.
The Global Icon Award, the Lifetime Achievement Award, the Key to the City. He had a new album that was coming out, so I was celebrating him with the world. And I just feel like everybody trying to crucify me for it. Like, You was his biggest advocate. You was his cheerleader, but I was just celebrating when the world was celebrating.
Yeah, Miami.
So why am I being crucified over?
Speaking of those people who have been silent during these whole ordeals, people are calling out J-Lo saying there is no way she can say she saw nothing. And this goes back to 1999, where she even covered for him after a nightclub shooting, the Diddy Club shooting. On December 28, 1999, Sean Puffy Combs and his girlfriend at the time, the one and only Jennifer Lopez, are out in Midtown Manhattan celebrating the upcoming release of an album by Puffy's protege, Shine, aka Jamal Barrow. They're partying it up at Club New York, but as the night's wrapping up and they're about to leave, things go left real quick. So Puffy's holding a bottle of champagne, living his best life, when he accidentally bumps into a guy named Matthew Allen. But this dude's known in the streets as Scar, and trust me, he's not the kind of guy you want to mess with. In the process of all this, Puffy knocks Scar's drink out of his hand, and Scar's not having it. He pushes Puffy, man. Before you know it, things get heated. And to make things worse, one of Scar's boys decides to escalate things by throwing a stack of money right in Puffy's face. Y'all know how this goes. Next thing you know, shots ring out. Chaos. 3 people end up getting shot in the melee, and it's all bad. Puffy and J.Lo jump into a Lincoln Navigator, trying to get out of there fast. But the cops catch up to them, and when officers catch them, there's a gun in the trunk. Officers immediately arrest them on the spot. The whole thing turns into a media circus. I mean, Puffy and J.Lo, this was huge. However, J.Lo got off real quick. She was cleared of any involvement, but Puffy, not so much. Witnesses came forward saying they saw...
He said J.Lo? That's an AI? That's an AI voice. That's crazy. It sounds like a real person.
It did, right? Oh, my bad. Yeah, it did. It did. You think that's AI?
Yeah.
Because at first it said J-Lo.
Yeah.
And then it said J.Lo.
Yeah, why would you say dot if you like a regular person? But J-Lo, that's interesting. So J-Lo is getting case. She's gonna get charged too. I think that's what Diddy's best plan is. If he, wants to avoid like any threats on his life, this will be more threats on his life. He wants to testify. He wants to say names. People that don't come out and testify. You know what I mean? If you're not coming out getting my back right now and saying I'm a good guy, ain't nobody out there defending Diddy. No celebrities are defending Diddy. No celebrities are saying this is a lie. These are fake charges. This is a witch hunt. This is a high-tech lynching. No one's saying that about Diddy right now. I don't know if Diddy's saying that about Diddy, but somebody should be out there, whether it's true or not, saying that about Diddy. But guess what? No one is, and it's saying a lot right now. So Diddy's backed in the corner. Diddy wants to scream out some names. He wants to yell, Clyde Davis. You know what I mean? He wants to, what's the Run DMC? Russell Simmons. Leor. I think that's one of them too. I think got some other people that some executives that stepped down on the same day Diddy got arrested. Same day he got arrested, they stepped down. My mic's going in and out. I think I'm good. So Diddy got a lot of things going on.
I don't know, man. It's a chess game. It's a chess game. He can't act too crazy. He gotta act cool, calm, collected. Like this is just, but sometimes it's rough. You got a lot of stuff going out there, and of course nobody's gonna associate. Of course, you don't know. Yeah. Right now it's the public's eye.
Right, public's judging him right now. Because what they got on the news screen is 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
There you go. Yeah, and we know what 1,000 bottles of baby oil can do. Oh no, you don't know?
I think Diddy must have assaulted someone with baby oil.
And yeah, you know what? But wait, didn't we go crazy over toilet paper at one point?
He did? Oh, on
what they say? No. All I'm saying is that when they want to create propaganda and they want to create chaos and they want to create.
Oh, we went crazy over
toilet paper. We were fighting over toilet paper, man. People were selling toilet paper.
I think toilet paper is
for COVID. Was it
higher
COVID?
On the necessity list than baby oil.
Well, all I'm saying is that if you want to sell it on a video as a bad thing, look, we don't even know. Did they show video of the thing? They just said that the cops found it.
They said the cops found it.
That's it. Did we got video?
No, but they did.
We got pictures.
They did interview the Costco where he bought it from. They said Diddy likes to buy things.
They did.
Yeah. How many bottles of baby oil come on a pallet?
Oh my God, I don't know. Who buys pallets?
I don't know. I wonder how much.
How many baby oils can you buy in a pallet? And then what size pallet? I'm over here doing semantics.
Right. I don't know how many bought. You just had one pallet.
That's it.
So why don't y'all just say he had one pallet of baby oil?
That's it. But maybe he was thinking for the future. Like, look. You know, I got a bunch of kids. They be ashy. I need to buy. Cause I'm not gonna go to the store every 2 weeks for some baby oil. I'm gonna go ahead and get this pallet. I'm rich like that. But I have these freak outs, so it works hand in hand.
Everybody talking about the baby oil.
I mean, but is that really what's gonna cause a ruckus? You got Donald Trump being shot at. You got, you know, I mean, what's the stir? What's the drama on the video for? What is it? What's the propaganda being sold for?
So the jail.
He's gonna go to jail.
The jail. He's going for $240 on the pallet. Was it the jail or the oil? Because I was thinking.
I heard oil. I heard oil.
Oil's a lot, but I guess if
no. And they were really making it. They were really breaking it down. Like if you use just one, maybe like a tenth of one of those bottles, that can last you like a month, depending on how you use it. Right. So you. I mean, I get it, but again, still, it's like the magician showing you the one hand. Like, to me, I'm just that guy. Like, what's the baby oil really got to do with it? I mean, why is that the big
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, what's
cases?
Yeah. That's bad. That's bad.
Baby oil. This is the cheap stuff. $1,800 for the pallet. Is $18 per case. How many come in a case? So times 96 by how many come in a case. So if it's $18 per case, it had to be like at least 10 in the case.
At least 10 in the case.
10 in the case. So 97. So he almost had, like, with one pallet of baby oil. Yeah, it could be really right up there by 1,000 bottles of baby oil. He could have just bought the whole pallet of baby oil. And they're making it a big story because Diddy bought a pallet. Thought he's a billionaire. You know, he can't buy a pallet of baby oil. I'm not trying to defend it. I'm just saying, like, this is.
All I'm saying is, let's not open the covers on a bunch of billionaires and their secrets.
Yeah, how many bottles of. No, we can do that.
I'm just saying, we can definitely do that. Nobody would ever love. I mean, we would, as for us with no money who don't have it like that, for sure, we would love that story. It would be great. But yeah, I mean, come on, people with money do weird stuff. There's too many stories out there of people like that. So this is just his. It sucks because now it went from him being this great individual that helped and blessed a lot of people to a deviant that did some weird stuff, and who knows where it's gonna go from that point. You know, his kids are gonna have backlash. It's all crazy. It's gonna be crazy at this point. Now he's not the strong black man, and then who's gonna win off that?
I got a prediction.
What's the prediction?
And this all goes back to the Chargers not being all of the charges. That's where it all comes from. Like, they have Diddy with these charges, but it's not all of the charges. Like, we know all of the charges. We just our imagination doesn't take much to think about. Like, oh dang, these are all the things he could be charged for. They're keeping his. I mean, they got him for. They say they get for life for what he has right now, right?
Supposedly, I mean, but how many times do they tell that to people just to stir the pot?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tactic, right?
But if they drop some of the human trafficking charges, and drop some of these, drop some of those, and he takes a plea deal.
And even if they did all that, does that skew the look that he has, and then the fact that he has to fix that for the next however many years?
Let's say if Diddy serves 4 years in jail, or maybe half of that and half probation. Like, he takes a plea deal, and he takes a plea deal for 4 years in jail. And he gets to, do they shut him up? Maybe they shut him up. He don't get to talk about nobody. Or maybe he can. I don't know. Let's just say is that a win? When you facing life, should he take a plea deal for 4, or should he try to, like, scorch earth, take everything out with him, like, take it all out with him, you know, like, just calling out names, Jayz, Beyonce, Clyde Davis, Russell Simmons, Y'all all going down with me. You taught me this. You did this with me. You were showing them this. I think he has a good case if he went that route. But I don't know. I mean, I think Diddy's gonna take the plea deal. If he was just smart and thought like maybe I can get out 5 years, 10 years, and come out as a martyr, come out as a man that they tried to come at me because I'm a black man. And
maybe he writes a book, bestseller.
Yeah.
Makes his money back, changes his ways.
Yep.
Opens a center.
Reduce Benjamins.
Now he's Mase. Stop it.
Change his name. Finally come out Sean Combs.
Sean Combs. Oh, he's gonna go revert
Sean
back.
Combs,
I'm gonna cleanse it.
Sean
But he's still in
Kidd.
Hollywood, man. Hollywood is Hollywood, and that's what they do, man. That's what they do.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know. You know,
Well,
Diddy is he's a different kind of guy. He got some leverage on a lot of people. He got puppet strings himself. You know, like. But he can control something because if he's controlling the videos.
So then if it's that powerful, then it would almost be if he's that strong, if he has that much of a stronghold, and they came at him like that, that means he's allowing it. So what's the play there?
I don't know if he's allowing it. I think maybe they stopped working, but he didn't release the tapes. I would think like oh, you think I'm playing?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're really and you're really that strong and you got that much of a play, why not you leverage it?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And so then why let anybody say as much as they're saying, and you come off really weak? At that point, if that's the game that you're playing, and you have enough info.
I think by this point, people had enough info to make a decision to where. If this was Diddy, like some of these people, Diddy drugged them. He did certain things that it wasn't all under their.
That's a
right
cop.
mind,
That's easy. That's an easy one.
So they was doing the drugs all night, and in the morning, Diddy was giving them an IV to get them back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can see yourself in, like he's probably like. People are going through craziness and they're like, oh, I'm back. And maybe they come back the next time. Oh, yeah, I don't remember none of that. Drinking that Diddy, that pink cocaine drink.
The Diddy juice.
Diddy juice.
Well, you know what? I mean, yeah. I mean, that puts you in a different predicament. That puts you in, but, I don't know, man. I don't know, because some people will say that, some people could say that they warned you about, hey, these parties get crazy. There's gonna be this there. There's gonna be that there. You young. You naive. You like drugs, right? You probably drink the juice thinking it's nothing, and then you have this story to tell afterwards. And yes, it's a sad, traumatic story for sure.
Yeah, you knew there was something wrong with the juice. The juice was.
You know it.
Yeah, the juice was. It wasn't like, oh, let me drink this random pink juice. Like, you knew something about the juice. It goes back to, like, that word, being complicit, like, knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
So,
I concur then at that point, for sure.
But, I think they had it framed in a way to where anybody can come out and say, like, even till today, like, if the tapes drop, they can come out and say, I was drugged.
Yep.
I didn't know what I was doing, and you know what? They gave me an IV, and no one even noticed it the next day. You know what I mean? I was hydrating, as they say. Went back to the judge, went back to the courthouse, went back to where my job is, and no one noticed it the next day. So maybe that's why I didn't report it. Maybe that's why, like maybe if I felt like.
Hey, all I know is shame, guilt, fear, all of those type of emotions keep people from doing the things that if those weren't involved, they would probably be noble. They would probably be like, oh, I'll stand up. Oh, of course, if I heard that, I would do this. But if it's them and they're in that situation, there's all these other factors. And right now, it's a perfect time to be like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I guess what I'm saying, of course, it's all open right now. But I think people had to have known. You cannot sit there and say you didn't know that, hey, you're going to a Diddy party. Like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's the appearance part. Like, I have to because there's going to be photos and videos. And then it's like, okay, there's that non-disclosure part that everybody got to go. All right, well, I'm out too because I know that if the cameras go, I'm out. You know what I mean? If the camera ain't here, I'm not going to be here because I already heard about your shit. You know what I mean? And you had to have heard about that.
That's why I don't think that those the people that you're speaking about are the ones that are making the case. I mean, you can argue Cassie, you can argue her case, but...
Is it Cassidy? It's Cassidy.
Cassandra, I think her name was.
Oh, Cassandra. Well, no. Okay, anyway, go.
Or you can, I think they're more focused on the people that he did hire to participate in the freak-offs. For the people that did go there and enjoyed it and knew what was going on, maybe didn't know that they were being recorded, had a fun time, and like I said, like, oh yeah, they were drugged, quote unquote, they were drugged, quote unquote, they brought me back to life. So I didn't file a complaint. I mean, I think they're cool. It's just the ones they're going after the people that Diddy hired to pull off the freak off. You know, because I don't think it was a bunch of celebrities in there just freaking off with each other. There was like no freaks out there like that. Maybe, they had some females. They had males, females. He had all kinds of people.
Okay, let's take away the celebrityism. Let's take away all that stuff. Did we not go through a time where Atlanta was not the biggest, like, social, before social media even kicked off and it was just on the news, MTV status? Did they not have the Freaknik in Atlanta? And wasn't that not something? Did we not have Girls Gone Wild? Yeah, and do we not have that prior to? And now I get it. I really do get that it comes off really, really bad that this dude is doing what he's doing. But there are people who are willing participants to be a part of this, and it's just they don't like it to be disclosed. They want it to be private. It's a private thing. It's a sexual nature. People want sexual nature to be private. And because it's taboo, right? Maybe these people have signed non-disclosure agreements, which is why they can't come out and say anything and saying, look, we know that these parties are going to be like that. We're swingers. We are this. Will Smith, Jada Pinkett. These people are willingly participants of that nature.
But I guess my point was that Diddy's human trafficking charges come from him hiring, like, out-of-state help.
Right, but that's just, that's the law. That's the, okay, so,
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're not getting them for whoever's showing up to the parties.
Oh, so it's the people actually hired.
Yeah, the hired help are the ones that are, like, coming out against him. Now, I was raped, I was this.
Got you. The hired help.
The hired help. So Diddy's running into a problem, and they got him for trafficking,
Okay.
Like, he's using it to market his business,
Nah, yeah, that's not cool.
Take out his Ciroc. That's why they get the racket. They're trying to take out Ciroc. So Diddy got a lot to worry about. It ain't gonna be easy for him, not one bit. I think 4 years would be a good set. We don't want to do it, but it's better than life. So I can see him taking that plea deal if they even offer it. But
well, if they scare him enough and they say they have enough information, they put it on the table, he'll take it.
Yeah.
He'll have to take that loss. That's what bosses do. But that'll be a weird one. I'll hate that jacket for sure.
Yeah, I know he got a copy of the tapes.
He
has a copy of the tapes himself, so he has a little bit of leverage when he gets out. I'm sure that 4 years.
Oh, it won't be but still, that's 4 years that you can never get back. That's 4 years. It's going to be a story. He'll make a book. I'm telling you, he'll make more money. He'll make that money back.
Yeah. So, I think we done with this, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
For sure. Appreciate y'all sitting through this. J to the P. We got Joe Doe in the building. Subscribe and follow. Do all that. Comment, all that. Appreciate y'all.
Smash that.
Yep, exactly. No Diddy.
No Diddy.